Not a part of the Hebrew Israelite community. I just got done talking about it. And I can't be associated with the Hebrew Israelites anymore. The real deal. How do you become an Israelite? You don't become an Israelite. I'm not coming in representing the Hebrew Israelite community anymore. Nah, I ain't doing that. So somebody asked me like, oh, so what do you identify as now? If you're saying you're not a so-called Hebrew Israelite. Why lead a movement? Well, because it's a movement. And movements stop. But they're actually cosplaying as the ancient Israelites. And they are exactly like Christians because they're still picking and choosing the parts of the Bible in which they want to follow. The Israelites have been bamboozled.
This is scary, man. This is scary. Something we see time and time again, but it's still scary.
Allowed themselves to be bamboozled and continually bamboozle themselves. I just want people to understand the Hebrew Israelites consensually are shooting themselves in the foot. Nobody's taking it seriously. You think I'm over here watching Hebrew Israelite debates, Eliezer? The same recycled, backwash topics? I think not.
All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, as always, want to give all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakahakodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught us this truth through the Holy Spirit. And as always, giving a special peace and blessings and salutations to the Lord's hopeful elect. I'm the brother Zion, and Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to feed the sheep and the lambs of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. This video was sent to me by one of the brothers. All right, and I hop right on it. Now, Alazar is one of those guys who, he's a clickbait king. All right, so before I start the video, I just want to say that. But I believe through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, that he's actually starting to bug out. He no longer has that presence that he had before, when he was leading the Sakari. And he realizes that his spirit realizes that, and his ego was hurt. OK, so now he's turned into a Twitch TV Israelite where he says subscribe to his Twitch TV. You're going to see some hood shit, a whole whatever he said. You're going to see some hood shit, some relationship shit, some of this, some of that, But in the beginning of the video, you hear him say that he's basically not an Israelite anymore. He doesn't subscribe to being a Hebrew Israelite anymore. So he's throwing up and regurgitating everything that he's what he built his image on. I'll say that. All right. He was the great Grla Hebrew, but now he's saying that he's not an Israelite anymore because now all of a sudden it's a movement. It's a movement. Stop. Well, you're not getting that. You're not getting your ego fed like you once were before. OK, and that's the problem. But we told you to take the fitted hat off. We told you to humble down. You thought you were above the apostles and elders and men under them who actually taught you, up and coming elders or elder brothers that's under the apostles who taught you. You were filled with pride, man. And we all know the scandal that happened to you as far as the cuck thing, whatever it's called. I don't really give a shit. It's wicked. But yeah, so now, your ego has taken a complete hit. And you can kind of see it on his conscience, man. Like he's slowly starting to fully bug out, But that's what Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai will do when you're not humble. Okay? And you don't continue in the things which you learned. All right? And I want to start with that, but I'm going to go back to the video real quick. I just want to get this. All right? That's why I tell you brothers, man, there's nothing wrong with staying in order. Don't let nobody tell you, because these niggas used to call us man pleasers. Y'all man pleasers. No, we're in order. And there's nothing wrong with being a man of the Lord in order. Okay? You don't have to think that you're above and beyond the men who taught you. We actually appreciate the men who taught us. And we're still learning every day. So we're not going to walk around with the spirit like we know everything. We're still learning. We're still babes, technically, man. He brags on being in the truth for 14 years. Okay? I've been in the truth for that long. I don't have nothing to brag or boast about. That's not even a long time in the truth. Okay? But anyway, 2 Timothy 3:14, but continue thou in the things which thou hast learned and hast been assured of, knowing of whom thou hast learned them. And that was his downfall. Because there's brothers that I know personally that tried to teach this man and get his spirit right back when he was first coming in. But he didn't like the way GMS talked about the sisters and the women. And it was too harsh for him. It was too hard. So he went to form his own thing. Little did he know he was going to form his own downfall, man. And that from a child thou hast known the holy scriptures, which thou art able to make thee wise, Salakia, which are able to make thee wise unto salvation through faith, which is in Yahweh Shai. So these holy scriptures are able to make you wise unto salvation if you can receive it. But the Lord hates a proud look. And basically what he's going in the direction of Luke 9:62. All right. He's basically trying to tell you that he's putting down the plow. And I'm trying to get this video to go back to, it won't go all the way back. So let me try to click on his channel and see if the video plays over real quick. Let me see.
Want $1,000 weight loss medication?
Let me turn this Wi-Fi off because I'm right outside my house. So, but yeah, he's, you know, bugging out.
It all starts with Rose.
Nah, I've been there. I've done that. I came, I saw, I conquered that. I'm not.
Okay, so it's not going back to the beginning of the video, but we'll continue to play it.
I'm just letting you know. All I gotta say is all them niggas need to get in my debate course. That's all I'm gonna say. Because the things I do see or the things I do hear about, they need help. They need help, man.
Well, this truth ain't about debating, my man. It's about Bible prophecy and teaching the words of the Lord. Fuck a debate, man. We're not debating anybody who don't have the truth. We don't need to debate people. If you come up to the camp, so be it. We'll deal with you. But we ain't signing up for debates. And like I said, man, he's in this realm, man. Luke 9:62. Now you brothers can rewind the video to the beginning and hear him say he's no longer a Hebrew Israelite. Like I said, he's a clickbait king, but I believe he's dead serious because the Most High is stripping him and bugging him out. Luke 9:62, and Yahweh Shai said unto him, no man having his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of Yahweh. That's what he's doing. He's turning back. He's completely turning back. I think I got it right here. Let's see.
I'm not a part of the Hebrew Israelite community. I just got done talking about it. And I can't be associated with the Hebrew Israelites anymore. The real deal. How do you become an Israelite? You don't become it.
See, he feels as if his ego has taken a blow, and it has. The Most High stripped you from all of that so-called fame that you had. You don't have it anymore. So now you saying, I'm no longer a part of the Hebrew Israelites. So yeah, I bet you ain't. I bet you ain't. You still can't take the fucking hat off.
Israelite. I'm not coming in representing the Hebrew Israelite community anymore. Nah, I ain't doing it.
Well, we don't need you. Did you think you were needed? We don't need you. We don't need you, man.
Somebody asked me like, oh, so what do you identify as now if you're saying you're not a so-called Hebrew Israelite? Why lead a movement? Well, because it's a movement. And
it's a nationality. It's not a movement. It's a nationality. Okay? We're born Hebrew Israelites. We're from the stock of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So it's not a movement. He's wrong.
Movement stop. But are actually cosplaying as the ancient Israelites. And
cosplaying.
They are exactly like Christians because they're still picking and choosing the parts of the Bible in which they want to follow. The Israelites have been bamboozled.
And if he would have never got caught up in what he did, he would have still been out there teaching. Right?
have allowed themselves to be bamboozled and continually bamboozle themselves. I just want people to understand that Hebrew Israelites consensually are shooting themselves in the foot. Nobody's taking it seriously.
There you go. He lost the oil. He's completely lost the oil. All right. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be a lot of response videos on that. But I wanted to, I seen one of the brothers from Cali did a video, and I wanted to jump on it as well. So with that, shalom.